What up, guys? Today I wanted to check out the new collab character Makoto here, so let's do that. Where is she? There she is. I built her up per usual with like the thing, 777. I'll put a cube on her. I actually got pretty decent rolls this time. It's like, okay. I mean, I got this one. This one's pretty cool. That's about it. Let's see. The main thing I want to see, to be honest, is how well she performs as a shotgun unit on the shotgun team, and just like regularly on a random team I'm going to throw her on. So let's do that. We'll do this one without type advantage, and then we'll do with type advantage. Unfortunately, I would want to use like the Arcana alt here, but I'll keep it like similar, and I'll use the Winter Bridge, so there's that. Granted, I feel like a lot of this is gonna be like you have to take it with a grain of salt. The Yukiko is not out yet, and I feel like they want you to use them together. I mean, I'm not gonna get... Let's see, hold on. Hang on, I gotta watch the burst first. Okay, there we go. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get this at all. I don't think so, right? We need this follow-up effect, and the only person who gives that is Yukiko, so... Like, I'm kind of curious to see if she's going to be worth running alone, or just... Oh, actually, I should have swapped in so that Makoto burst at first. Whoops. Anyways, I kind of am curious to see if it's going to be worth, like, only running them together on, like, a team with Maid Mask, Maid Anchor. I think, personally, that sounds just, like, natural. But we'll see. I'm not gonna lie, burst is pretty clean. I like it. Not too bad. Not too bad. From the looks of it, I do think these guys are a bit better than the Licorice Ruko collab characters, right? I have not used them, like, at all. I used them once for the Iron Week solo raid. What even was that? Oh, the summer one. Island Eater. Island Eater was weak to Iron, right? I think I used Takina. I don't remember if I used Chisato, though. I think I might have, because I don't have much iron units, because I don't have Red Hood up. So I think I used her. Which, Anyways, let's see. I haven't really been talking about her at all. Let's see. I think she's kind of weird, because, like, she's a shotgun, but she does distributed damage. Like, that's kind of wonky. This is kind of wonky, the defense stuff. She's, like, not getting a lot of her passive because we're not going against a, what is it, win code, right? She'll get this if she has type advantage. And, I mean, she gets a lot of elemental attack buffs. So, like, we're kind of griefing her right here. I mean, as you can see with the damage, right? She's doing less damage than Brid. Which, how the hell is she doing less damage than Brid? Brid also has, like, half her kit where she wants to be going against a wind unit. Yeah, wind code enemies. Wind code enemies, and that's basically it. But, like, still, yeah, I did foresee this being a kind of wonky. Then again, this does look like some random unit they cooked up, right? I mean, look at this. She has a shotgun, but she's holding like a pea shooter. Like, isn't this silly? Like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. She reminds me of Jill. Jill's holding the pistol, and then she's supposed to be assault rifle. Yeah, let me see if I can look at this without, like, exploding my game. Oh wow, I took her out of the synchro. I guess that makes sense. Oh, I can't, like, do the thingy. Dang it. Yeah, here we go. Look at this. AR 9 shots because she has a pistol. Very, very funny. Let me quickly swap. Not you. Let's swap this like that. There we go. This should be, like, infinitely times better, right? She's gonna have type advantage. She's gonna actually get, like, half of the stuff in her passive up, so that's cool. The thing that is confusing still, though, crazy angle, by the way, is why the fuck did they put two procs, different procs, of, like, defense up for her? I honestly don't understand. Like, at all. I don't really get putting defense on any units, unless it kind of makes sense with them taunting, right? For example, Tia, if Tia gave herself, like, act on defense or something, I'd be like, alright, that's not the worst, right? She's gonna get targeted, and I mean, once you get certain parts of the campaign pushing process, or I guess in general, there's a chance that the enemy and minions are gonna do too much damage, and Tia's gonna taunt, she's gonna get herself killed eventually, right? That's kind of just the thing you run into when you're using Tia if you're pushing campaign and or hard mode, you know? But, I mean, already looking way better than before, geez. I don't think she needs to stack anything up, correct? I think it's just she's gonna get all the elemental stuff and all the other distributed damage, yada yada yada, with going against wind enemies and stuff like that. I guess it's mainly the attack and then the elemental. Honestly, this is looking to me like a greedy unit, if that makes sense. You kind of want this unit if you really want to have more options for solo raids that are weak to fire, right? Because I feel like she's going to be relegated in a spot like that, where you're only going to really use her against wind enemies, which, I mean, I guess for the shotgun team, she wasn't looking too bad currently. Or I guess she's not looking too bad currently. She was looking kind of when we're going against, what? We're going against the water? I guess that's not really fair to compare her, right? I mean, even still, Brid was making the enemy take more damage, right? So it just looks a bit better for the whole team. But even still, 162. Okay, maybe you don't want to use on the shotgun team. Okay. I was gonna say this isn't a fair comparison because last time Dorothy had type advantage and kind of was curve stomping, but this time she has type advantage. So it's kind of weird because Dorothy did more damage anyways, but let's do this finally and then we'll go into like, what is it? Maybe Indivilla? Indivilla's such a weird fight though for shotgun teams. Actually, if this team does okay, I'll just use this for like Indivilla. I'll not use a shotgun team. Which I guess I don't really care if she's not the craziest for the shotgun team. Because of the Mantis units that we got, I fully expect the Drake to be wind and shotgun. So, oh, you know what? I should have used this on the fire team. What are we going against? Yeah, let me actually back out. I'm going to do the same exact team on a fire. I'll be like right back. Alright, here we are on this team. Okay, good thing I caught that, because I was about to leave off like half or past it again. So there's that. Let's see. The main thing though is I'm kind of more interested in Yukiko. Actually, no, back on topic of what I was saying before. I expect Drake to be wind and shotgun. And considering that Lapis was pretty good, I expect Drake to be, I mean, at least useful. Hopefully they give her some like nice gimmicky to support the shotgun team. Like honestly, they gave Yukiko, I guess we can like double back on track, but Yukiko they gave just a raw heal over time, kind of like, who is it, Mint or Prika? I think it's more like Mint. It feels, or at least it looks more like Mint, so I'm kind of more interested on her, one, and two, if they can just tack on something like that for the new Drake, that's actually going to be quite interesting for the shotgun team, considering we still are kind of a bit finicky for the shotgun team if we're going against like really annoying bosses, right? There's a chance that the solo raid boss is just going to only aim at Dorothy and then it's just going to be annoying, so there is that. Okay, the thing though that's kind of grief is both Yukiko and Makoto's like support thingy, some of their like niche tacked on support thing, I guess you could say, only really affects them because it specifies like users and persona state or whatever, right? Yeah, I don't, oh my Annis, bro, what in the hell? Jeez, Annis is so much damage. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're gonna have to wait to see how she fares with Yukiko. I think that's just way better. It looks like we're gonna definitely want, let's see, this one. We're definitely gonna want the follow-up effect. I mean, this is a lot of damage, so I mean, I understand. However, dude, I feel like this right here, they could have made this everybody instead of like in the persona state. Because this specifies that I'm surprised they didn't make this orange. So you like click it, and it's like, oh, here are the units that can go in the persona state, and then it's like 3. But like, dude, I mean, this is a lock that stacks up 3 times, but you could have made this to everybody, or change this to like only the 30% stacks up to 1 time. Give this to everybody. I don't know. This is only really gonna affect Yukiko, because it's funny, because then it specifies except the skill user. So this doesn't even go on herself. It goes on Yukiko, and then Yukiko has something that specifies except the skill user, so this goes on Makoto and not her. It's like kind of weird, but we'll see. Let's go. I think I do want to use the shotgun team. She looked better there. It's gonna be kind of finicky though. I'm gonna do it anyways. We'll go into the spider guy. No, Indivila's wind. Yeah, we'll go into that. Alright, I equipped the skin, so we're looking pretty good. We'll do this, and honestly, fuck it. We're gonna use the, what is this, Winter Brid, and we're not taking any healing. Screw it, bro. We either get 1 shot, or we do more damage. I don't care at this point. I could have run like Crown, but to me that doesn't seem that realistic. I guess that would help for the showcase. I think we're fine. Let's first just Dorothy first. This will make it easier to hit the tail. Honestly, I just want to watch the cover, because I think I'm going to try to play a bit smarter than I use. Who's that hidden? Dorothy? Okay, let me just chill a bit. Actually, no, we're going to have to play as Dorothy, because I'm going to get shot like this the whole fucking time. Okay, how long is this dude going to keep shooting? Are you done, Indivilla? Okay, let me just tank that, or I guess dodge that. Let me not tank that. There we go, okay. As long as I can play a bit smart, I feel like not bringing healing is fine. Unlike some other situations with the shotgun team, so we'll see. Honestly, currently the shotgun team is probably the best team for Makoto here, which is probably not going to be the case once Yukiko comes out. Hopefully that team feels a little bit better. Both of them have like a lot of distributed damage, right? And I'm not really buffing that too much. But like, in my defense, it's a shotgun unit. That's like kind of awkward, so, I mean, you know. Who am I gonna pair her with, bro? Am I gonna pair her with Blackstone? Just say fuck it? Like, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. Okay, let me get this tail, bro, before this is annoying. And can we stop shooting at Dorothy, please? Oh wait, was she shooting at Makoto there? No, she's just kind of like low HP. Okay, this is like really annoying. Okay. Dude, this is so fucking annoying. Oh my god, why couldn't they give the, what's it called? Yeah, I just said her name, the Arcana Alt. They could have just gave her a little bit of healing. Come on, just like a drop. Just a drop of healing. That would have been so nice, and I would have just had her get up. Actually, I'm going to get her up anyways, but I am kind of chilling. I want to get, currently I don't have the, what is it, the Zwei treasure up, and then the other one, what's her face, Senti's treasure up. I want to get up first, just because I haven't done them yet. This is gonna be suspect. Didn't get a kill through. I had a feeling it might kill through. Dang it. This is kind of awkward. Oh, she has a lot of shots. What happened? Does Tove really give that many shots? Okay, well, that's kind of sus. Okay, let's see. Unfortunately, Dorothy got cooked, but no healing. What can you do? I feel like I played it decently. I survived a bit longer than I usually do with no healing on this team. Unfortunately, we're at the end of the road, so, you know, only that much I can do. Okay, let's see. I mean, look at this. Not too bad. Dorothy was basically, you know, taking cover the whole fight, so, you know, take this with a grain of salt, but this didn't look too bad against the boss. Alright. I mean, distributed damage is a bit better against the boss, right? Because it only targets one person rather than, you know, distributing the damage and then kind of being wonky, but, I mean, this wasn't too bad. Okay. We'll go into some campaign stages, and then we'll just finish up. Alright, here we are with the hard mode stages. Hey, this is weak to fire. We can get everything looking pretty good. But yeah, currently, I mean, this definitely feels like a kind of greedy unit to get. This is probably only going to be relegated for like win bosses particularly. I think that's going to be the best area she's going to perform in. Which, I mean, a lot of fucking, what's it called, collab characters are just like that at this point. I mean, I only ever really use Eve for that. I only really ever use the Licorice Recoil units also for that. I only really used Takina though for that Iron Week raid. I don't even think I used Chisato, maybe because I don't have Red Hood up. But if I did, I don't even think I would have used her, which is very hilarious. And then, I mean, the interesting part about the Resident Evil collab units, though, is that unlike a lot of these units, the what's-her-face, Ada, is a pretty interesting support. And I do like using her, though, so I guess there's that. I don't know, kind of wonky. I feel like a lot of these units just kind of got griefed. The only person who really felt good was the Asuka, the first wave Asuka, when she came out. That was like a really good unit. She was like a must-run on a lot of teams as well, so kind of interesting how they're just relegating these units. Granted, maybe she's like really, really crazy with Yukiko as that combo, so I mean, maybe I'm gonna eat my words next week, but I don't know. Honestly, this is definitely like an easy skip, I would say, if you don't give a fuck about the Persona collab and you don't really like mind not getting this unit ever again, right? If it doesn't rerun, so there's that. Yeah, I don't know. This is kind of a wonky situation. I'm not buffing her distributed damage. I think they probably made the buffs that she gives herself like really crazy because they realized that you know, shotgun unit with distributed damage is gonna be kind of wonky. But I mean, maybe the team, like I said before, with Made Mask, Made Anchor plus the Yukiko is gonna be pretty good. But honestly, I kind of want to see how Yukiko fares by herself, because the little like regen healing that she does is kind of interesting. I wonder if that's going to be pretty nice for like off rotation shenanigans, right? We'll see. Very funny, guys. I think best case scenario though would have been if I had the 4 attack rolls for her gear. She has a lot of final attack stuff, right? So it is kind of wonky to not have stuff like that. Just take full advantage of the final attack stuff with the 4 attack rolls. Dude, then again, recently I was doing some cooperate runs, and the last one was week 2 fire, so I was using my Rappy. Dude, my Rappy doesn't even like have the craziest power. She didn't even have MLB, right? I don't even have MLB for him. She got 2 dupes. And some of the people who were at higher power was just getting smoked by my Rappy. I guess my rolls on her are just disgusting. Which I think currently my rolls are 3 attack, 3 elemental. I think I have 4 ammo rolls. And then I have 2 crit damage rolls that are pretty good. Which honestly I don't even think is that ideal. It's not the worst. But like, I don't even think it's that ideal. But also she was doing absolutely mongo damage. So honestly, I'm not too sure. Let's see. I mean, she looks pretty good here, but this is also kind of a weird, I guess, scenario to have. Maybe I should do... The problem is I don't want to catch up too fast with the hard mode stations, because then I'm going to be griefed doing it like with really mid units. They're just going to get like one shot, and then we're just going to look like an idiot. Oh well, I think that's enough. Dang it, I don't think I could take the craziest look at her without Yukiko. But I mean, at the same time, at that shotgun team against Indivilla, she did more damage than Dorothy. I wasn't really shooting the whole time with Dorothy, so there's that. But, I mean, she didn't look the worst, right? So, not the worst, I suppose. I feel like maybe definitely better than the Licorice Recoil collab units, for now at least. Let's see. I don't think there's really much to talk about other than that. Overload gear wise, I mean, I think this is just the normal. Actually, no, we're gonna want definitely elemental attack. Maybe elemental is the most important because she buffs her elemental. Then again, I mean, she has a lot of final attack stuff, right? Like this. So attack rolls on your gear is gonna buff that pretty nicely. So, I think probably those two are definitely the most important, but definitely not ammo roll. She has 9 shots, so like this is not going to be that good. If anything, maybe like crit rate, crit damage would be the move. I mean, maybe hit rate because she's a shotgun, but I don't think hit rate's important at all. I feel like you can cope with this, but you probably want something way better regardless. Definitely not getting grief like charge damage for me. Sick, bro. I love charge damage on units that don't charge. That is definitely my favorite. I don't think she gives herself like any crit or anything, right? No. But I mean, just giving her crit or crit damage I think isn't the worst idea. Probably crit rate. So like maybe 4 crit rate, 4 attacks, 4 elemental, or maybe 2, like 2 crit rate, 2 crit damage. That probably wouldn't be the worst. And then cube wise, honestly, because she doesn't have many shots, definitely I would say the quick reload cube, this one, what is this? The resilience cube over the bastion cube, right? Because look at this, after firing 10 shots, you get 3 rounds. She has 9, bro. So like, this is so silly. But let's see. I mean, other than that, I don't think this is anything too crazy. Honestly, I definitely just want to wait and see how she fares with Yukiko, because I am missing out completely on that. What was it called? The 2? Oh my god. I think the follow-up was the one I can activate right now. The other one was called what? Like something 2? Oh wait, no, it was follow-up. Oh, one more was the one I can activate. No, it's this one. This one I literally can't get right now because Yukiko's not out, so yeah, no, we'll see how she fares with that up, but honestly, even still for right now, I think if you, 1, don't care about the Persona collab, 2, you're okay with potentially not getting these units ever again, right? This is probably not the craziest skip, right? I feel like it's definitely a logical choice to decide to skip on these units, especially considering that maybe because of the campaign chapters, we might get, what's-her-face, new versions of Scarlet and Rapunzel for the anniversary. I think. I haven't done the campaign chapters yet, so maybe my opinion is going to change, but that could also be like something on the horizon to consider, right? So honestly, deciding to skip on her, especially if you want a unit for the shotgun team, considering that Drake is coming out, maybe like taking all that into account, you're like, we'll just skip on Makoto, right? Not the most wild idea, right? But I mean, she did perform pretty well against Indivilla, so honestly, if you want options for solo raids, probably do pick her up. I think against solo raids week 2 fire, she's going to be a pretty decent option. Actually, hold on, let me quickly check. Let's see our fire options currently. I mean, Rappy's obviously still the best, right? But let's see, fire. Let's see, her. Definitely Mihara is decent for solo raids. Honestly, if you have the Asuka, I definitely do think she's pretty good. Okay, no, she does look pretty nice for, like, options for solo raids. Okay. I mean, not too bad. I definitely think this Diesel's also pretty decent for options. Kind of in the same way, which is funny because both of them are limited, so there's that. Let's see. Oh, I don't have the new Vesti up either. Or I guess the whole Absolute squad. I'm just way too behind. This one. There's not anything I'm missing fire-wise, correct? I don't think so. Yeah, because the units I skipped that are important are just the... What is it? Lapis, the new Lapis, and she's wind, so that doesn't matter. Okay, yeah, no, I definitely do think this is a must pick up if you're like really sweaty on the co-op raids, or not the co-op raids, the solo raids, but I mean, I don't think you really needed to hear that from me, right? You probably already picked it up if you're sweaty on the solo raids. So there's that. Okay. I definitely am happy with what they did with her. At least compared to other collabs. I guess compared to the Licorice Recall collab, that is. They could have made some other choices, right? Because I really don't like the defense shenanigans in her kit. I also don't really like it being the Persona state like Thingamabobber. And then at that, it doesn't count her. It only counts Yukiko and then vice versa, which is kind of weird. But, I mean, I guess also shotgun unit having distributed damage is also pretty wonky. At this point, it just sounds like I'm complaining that she's ass. But I mean, she did do pretty well in Indivilla, so there's that. If anything, also, we just gotta wait and see how she fares on the solo raid, so there's that. That should be out next week. So honestly, I might be able to take a look at Yukiko and her in that solo raid in Yukiko's showcase. That might be a thing I can do. We'll see. But anyways, I think that's enough rambling from me. Let me know what you guys think about Makoto here, and I guess also if you pulled for her and how using her is currently feeling. Also, if you want to support the channel, subscribing and sharing is very appreciated. And I'll catch you guys later.